Hi there. Welcome to the Unite for Her Wellness Program at home. My name is Sue Weldon, and I have the honor of introducing you to this integrative care program that we are able to deliver right in the safety of your home. During this COVID health crisis that we're all going through, we recognized that we had to do something different to deliver these services, and we didn't want to wait where you would be without. So we've developed innovative ways to get it right to your home without you having to wait for the programming to come back into a conference setting. So today I get to introduce you to integrative therapies. Therapies that can help you mitigate side effects and symptoms during your diagnosis, treatment, and beyond without any additional cost to you or any out-of-pocket expenses. We're going to teach you about the healing properties of nutrition and yoga, oncology massage, acupuncture, counseling, sexual health counseling, all types of treatments that usually are not covered by the standard of care and your insurance. But at Unite for Her, we will fund and deliver all those so that you will have no out-of-pocket expenses for a full year. If you are diagnosed with metastatic or recurrent ovarian disease, we recognize that cancer is different and that your treatments are ongoing. So at Unite for Her, we want to be ongoing with you as well. And that passport that is inside your care box, this will renew every 6 months so that we will always be by your side. If the acupuncture and the counseling and the nutrition is working for you and giving you good quality days and helping you subside those side effects and symptoms, we don't want to take that away, right? We want to make sure that we can stay committed to you. So every 6 months, we will renew this for you, and again, so that way you know that you have some tools that can really be right there to help you through some of those toughest days. So when I am at a wellness day, I always like to share my story. So I thought I'd do that today with you because I know that it resonates with a lot of women, and I know that they sort of can relate, when they hear about where I've been. And they like to hear how Unite for Her was formed. It's nice to see that. So back in 2004, I was diagnosed. And that year prior, I was taking care of my mom. Tough go. She had undisclosed cancer. I was her go-to, her daughter. I would never, I wouldn't do it any other way. But boy, I wasn't paying attention to my emotional and physical well-being. I was running myself ragged. I was trying to be all and do all for everyone. I think a lot of us relate, wife, mother of 3 small children, gymnastics coach, daughter, and I didn't pay attention. For a whole year I was running back and forth to hospital, to work, to home, to school, lost 20 pounds, wasn't sleeping, and definitely got depleted. My immune system was definitely depleted. Just didn't pay attention. I remember my dad always saying, Susie, you gotta go home. You're gonna worry yourself sick. I mean, I used to think, what, like get the flu or lose a little weight. I never thought sick, but that's what occurred with me. My mom passed away on February the 27th of 2004, and I'm diagnosed April 19th, 2004. Do I think that was a coincidence? I don't think so. That immune system, it was talking to me, but I wasn't listening. Yeah, and I had the physical side effects and symptoms to show for it. I just wasn't listening. So here I am swearing they had the wrong girl. I'm like, check it again. I felt too good, I felt like I was getting my life back and trying to get the sleep that I needed, and but they had the right girl. And now all of a sudden, my journey began. On May the 4th, my kids always say, May the 4th be with you, Mama. I had my bilateral mastectomy. I did not get reconstructed right away, probably not my finest moment, but no judgment. I just looked back and I did the best I could. And then I had 6 months of chemotherapy. Now I'm sick. Now I'm managing these side effects and symptoms that were just debilitating. Headaches, bone pain, neuropathy, hot flashes. When you are a young woman and going through chemotherapy, adriamycin, Cytoxan, Taxol, that puts you right into menopause. And I was having hot flashes every hour on the hour, and if I'm not sleeping, I'm not healing, and it just kept snowballing, all these side effects. And now I am finding myself on my knees, praying for a way to navigate that I can get to the other end of this, so I can see my kids, graduate from high school. That was my prayer. God answered my prayer via all these beautiful friends of mine that would come in and teach me about complementary therapies, or at least just, plant the seed and teach me about acupuncture. I never even knew about acupuncture. I had no idea the science and the research behind it and how it could help me with my hot flashes, bone pain, sleep, headaches, depression. Right? I remember going to Dr. Burgoon's office, and I was a broken woman, and he said to me, Susan, you have every right to feel depressed and have anxiety. Like, that is a normal feeling. You don't need to mask that. I'm just going to meet you where you are. And then I would have like 2 sessions a week for 6 weeks, take a break. 2 sessions a week for 6 weeks, take a break. My hot flashes went from 21 a day down to 9 a day. Now I'm sleeping, which was good. That confidence slowly coming back, that control that I lost. Couldn't even make a decision, right? Slowly coming back. I also found myself doing yoga. I had a dear friend, Allison Donnelly, who came to my house, and we would do it actually on this deck here. And as an athlete, I thought the yoga had to be, I got to pull my foot up over my head and wear those cute pants, and it's a big workout, and totally not, right? It was all about the power of breath, getting the negative chatter out of my mind. I was so worried about reoccurrence and so defeated, and that negative chatter would just keep, pushing at me, poking me. But yoga helped me with that, helped me sleep, helped me get energy level, helped me with nausea. Unbelievable. Yoga. It wasn't the Maritrol, Compuzan, Zofran, none of that worked for me. Yoga did. That was remarkable. I dove into whole food nutrition. My food became my medicine. I switched over to a plant-based diet. This book was like, everything to me, the Cancer Fighting Kitchen Cookbook. I learned about the power of foods and how to take the metallic taste out of my mouth so I can brighten the profile of my food. And now all of a sudden I'm getting nutrients in, and I just dove in. And I would read as much as I could to learn about how I could create a wellness plan for me, right? A self-care plan during my treatments. I had no idea that I was creating the Unite for Her business plan back then. I was just trying to survive for my kids, right? So I did this for a full year and getting stronger. I remember ringing that bell. I got this little blue bird, and they said, you're done, yay, you're done. And I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh my gosh, I am so not done. I'm bald, I have no breast, I have just depleted, right? Lots of side effects and symptoms. I wanted to have more children. I'm not getting my periods. How am I done, right? And here all of a sudden I'm like, okay, keep going with these integrative therapies. Get it back, it will restore you. So a year later, I find myself, feeling much better. And those therapies were definitely my wheelhouse and a part of my everyday lifestyle routine now. I found myself going to yoga on the steps. It was this great event down in Philadelphia, all to support women with breast cancer. And I took one of my athletes with me. And that was the day that really formed Unite for Her's mission. I was watching this young woman out of the corner of my eye, and she was adorable and just younger than I was, and her hair was out. And my hair just coming back in, and I remember that yellowish skin and the hollow eyes, and it was like I was looking at a mirror at myself, and I went over to her. I just had all these tools that I just couldn't wait to share with her, to tell her that she could have that same result, if she can get herself to acupuncture and yoga and talk about the whole food nutrition. And so there I was, all ready, and went over and talked to her, and I talked and she listened, and then she cried, and she said, good for you. I could never afford all that. There was a gap, right? That was a gap. Shame on me. I thought everybody could get access to this, and they can't. I spent $6,000 out of pocket that year. What was I thinking? So I went home, and I'm like, all right, honey, I want to start a nonprofit. My poor husband, right? Always by my side. And it's going to look a little, it's going to be a lot of work. We're going to all work for free for 4 years. We got to form a board. We have to have a big fundraising event. Thank you, Pencots, for allowing us to have the Pink Invitational, which was a gymnastics event that we raised $65,000 that first year. Being a gymnastics coach, that was my area. I knew I could get that buy-in to have this event. And that enabled us to have the first wellness day at Paoli Hospital. 23 women. Those 23 women received a passport like you're getting today. It looked a little different. They were called vouchers. But same program, $2,000 worth of treatments, very comprehensive. And it was life-changing. It was validating for those women. And here, it was definitely something that let us know that the medical community and the wellness community integrated together, that would be the comprehensive plan that could help you get good quality days, get that confidence back, and heal you emotionally and physically. So the Unite for Her began. That wellness program began 10 years ago. And we fast forward to 2020 now, and we deliver 50 wellness programs with over 30 cancer centers and hospital entities all over Philadelphia, New Jersey, and Delaware. And we treat over 1,800 newly diagnosed women and men with breast cancer, as well as expanding to the ovarian community. We feel so blessed that we can deliver these therapies, and feeling really good that we can deliver them right to your home right now, because you can get started sooner than later, right? There's a lot of treatments that you can get access to out of the comfort of your home, so that we can be by your side now. Just like these fresh organic vegetables, we're going to deliver them right to your home so that you can get started with a good comprehensive nutrition program and connect with our registered dietitians. So welcome to the Unite for Her program. We are so glad that you found yourself here, that your nurse navigator nominated you, and that you are a part of our program. I hope you find this comforting. I hope you find that, you're going to feel confidence again, getting that control back, that joy, that empowerment, all of these, types of emotional healing that really sets you up for success one step at a time. It will happen. It won't happen overnight, right? Like, I'm still learning, and I'm 16 years out and still navigating different things in my lifestyle. But pick what works for you, right? Every program is different. Every wellness program is different for that individual, because something's going to speak to you. As you look at all these different types of modalities on this page, maybe yoga will speak to you, or acupuncture. Somebody else in nutrition and the oncology massage. Someone else might just want all counseling. So, form your plan. Know that Unite for Her is going to pay those costs, and that we have done a lot of fundraising to deliver this for you. And I'm so glad you joined us today. So thank you. You call for anything that you need. We are here, and we are going to be by your side.